Today on Judge Porter.
So where I'm lost at is, why was he fired?
I am the CEO of the company for 20 years. I obviously know what I am doing since I still have my job.
Because she loves to micromanage, Mr. Porter.
All rise. The Honorable Judge Porter is presiding. Court is now in session.
Everyone, please be seated. Thank you so much. Case number 7306, Jordan Moncreif versus Pamela Rivers. Can you come to the podium, please? Sir, did I pronounce your last name correctly?
Yes, sir, you got it right.
All righty. Ms. Rivers, hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Okay, Mr. Moncreif, sir, it shows here that you're suing Ms. Rivers for the amount of $25,000 for wrongful termination and breach of contract.
Yes, sir.
What's going on here?
So yeah, that's correct. I'm just looking to pretty much get what I'm owed. We actually had a contract. As you're aware, it was breached. I feel like I was wrongfully terminated. I feel like I was.
Well, let me start with this. What did you do for Mrs. Rivers? What was your position, sir?
So I was a graphic designer for a company.
Okay.
I would self-proclaim I was a hard worker. I feel like I was always on time. I did my job and always did her task that she gave me.
Okay, it's the breach of contract. What is it that? Let me go back. Why did she fire you?
I'm looking to find that answer out today.
Okay, what did she tell you why she was firing you?
So I requested a paternity leave after my son was born.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How long ago was this, sir?
My son's 2 months.
2 months old?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, and then it just was a tough time. At the same time, I had my son. My grandmother got really ill. So I requested just to work from home. And I also checked with our boards, and they completely were okay with it. They approved it. And
You mean like human resources?
Yes, sir.
So your grandmother resides with you,
Yes, sir. I'm her caregiver.
and you requested to work remotely.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and human resources, they granted that to
Yes,
you?
sir.
Okay. How many days a week did you work, sir?
I work 3 days a week.
3 days a week? Okay.
Barely.
All right. Now, you say that she owed you $25,000. How long was the contract for?
So the contract was for a year. I only got to
You
work.
said for a year?
For 1 year, sir.
Okay.
And I only got to work 9 months into the contract before I was let off.
Okay. So if my math is correct, based on the amount that you're suing for, 25, $100,000 a year?
Yes, sir.
Is how much you made, and you didn't get paid for the last 3 months.
Yes,
Doesn't
sir.
even deserve that much.
Okay. Well, you know what? You signed a contract.
Yeah, I know.
You
I
signed the
know.
contract. It is what it is.
She enjoyed the work when I was in
Hindsight is
front of her.
20.
Okay, so here's my question. As far as working from home, be honest with me. What was your productivity like?
I feel like it was better, man, to be honest. I was able to work in peace.
Oh.
I had better Wi-Fi, better
What?
equipment.
Who paid for the Wi-Fi?
At the house?
Yes.
Myself, sir.
You paid for the Wi-Fi.
Yes, sir.
Who paid for the computer equipment that was used at the house?
I was able to take work from home. I was
Okay.
able to take supplies from work home.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
and I
it's-
want
but-
those back.
Hold on, ma'am. So the Wi-Fi service you paid for.
Yes, sir.
The hardware equipment belonged to the company.
Yes, sir. And I
Okay.
still do have a couple of my things as well.
Yes,
All
I
right.
want that back quickly.
Okay, so where I'm lost at is, why was he fired? Because he asked for paternity leave?
Because she loves to micromanage, Mr.
Okay,
Porter.
hold on. I'm not
so
talking to you
sorry.
right now. I'm talking to her.
Yes, sir.
I'm lost here. Why
Because
was he productive?
In his mind, he was okay.
Did he
productive.
bring in?
Yes, but there's a thing is producing and producing. Either you do a good job or you don't do a good job.
Okay, but you signed a contract though, ma'am.
That is correct, but you know, he had to produce what our company needed, and I also do not feel that he didn't do as well as he could as if he was in the office. So
With you over my shoulder, right? With you watching,
Sir,
right?
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
3 times now.
I am the CEO of the company for 20 years. I obviously know what I am doing since I still have my job, okay? So I believe that when I am in the office with the other people who are working, and even when he did come in, he did a better job when he was in than when he was doing it from home.
Okay.
So I know exactly what needs to be done, and he when he was doing it at home, it wasn't such good work. So my mind, when he asked for paternity leave, I just felt he was just being lazy. And then he wasn't even going to work on paternity leave, because paternity leave actually means you don't even have to work. You just, you stay home and you take care of, the baby.
Okay. I am having a problem with this.
I'm sorry,
because
sir.
I don't understand how the company that you're the CEO of, the Human Resources Department, granted him permission to work from home. Whether the quality of work was going to be whatever, that's something that you take up with Human Resources. They granted him that permission, okay? You don't get upset at his productivity over something that somebody else granted, okay? That's not how that should work. Now, as far as the paternity thing goes, okay, I don't understand how you assumed that he was going to be lazy in that. You have presented nothing that showed that his productivity was going to stop completely. You took it upon yourself an assumption that he was not going to work. He's taking care of his child, plus he's taking care of his ailing grandmother. Did I get that correctly?
Yes, sir, my grandmother.
I don't understand what gave you the right to violate the contract that you signed, okay, when there are other factors involved as far as his productivity. And we're not even here for the productivity. That's not the case here. We're not here for that. We're here because you said, I don't think he is going to be productive if he gets paternity leave. And by your own admission, your company doesn't even offer paternity leave. So you fired him because he asked for it.
So asking for it just put in my head that he is going to be lazy, that he just doesn't want to be at the office,
Ma'am,
period.
what stopped you from saying, no, we don't offer that?
My HR department, who I probably have to speak to quickly.
Say that again?
My HR department.
Who do you have to talk to?
My HR department.
You have to talk to your HR department. What does that have to do with him?
I have to tell them.
Absolutely nothing. It has absolutely nothing to do with him. So, yeah, you are in violation of your contract. You are going to grant him that $25,000 unless you want to give him his job back so he can work it through the end of his contract. If not, then you need to pay this man $25,000.
Well,
but you guys will work that out. Not here right now. This case is adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm very appreciative, and I have much gratitude for Mr. Porter for being able to see through my ex-boss's nonsense. Gratefully granted me what I rightfully was owed. I really felt the way I felt like I was being punished for wanting to take care of my grandmother and my son. Just another man with responsibilities. So I'm super grateful for the courtroom, and I'm thankful that it went in my favor. Thank you, guys.
I am not in agreement with having to pay that young man $25,000. Do you know that Judge Porter, he didn't even give me a chance to tell him about the threats that he made at me. And you know what one of them was? One of them was that he threatened to have the animal control system come in and take my poochie from the building. Anyone that threatens my dog threatens me. I am not happy with paying this man $25,000 at all. His work was not even that great. He's lazy. You can't tell me he's not lazy when he's asking for leave. after being at home for 3 days a week. Makes no sense to me. Just saying, I am not happy.